Bewegung presents 4 tips for finding the best sound designer. In this episode, we'll go through 4 simple tips on finding the best sound designer for your video. Step 1. Set a budget for sound. Sound effects, Foley, dialogue editing, and mixing all come at the last stages of post-production. Sometimes the production will get to the audio post stage with a minimal budget, which will dramatically reduce options for all of the things that need doing. Make sure you keep some budget allocated to the sound department. If you're very low on money to spend, your best bet would be to hire a remote freelancer online. There are lots of options out there, it's just a case of finding the right one. Start by checking websites like Upwork and freelancer.com. If you have a medium-sized budget for post-production, you can easily find freelance sound designers that work from home. Some of them are experienced enough and still price themselves relatively low, since they don't pay additional commercial rent or have employees. If your budget is higher, you can do your sound editing in a major studio. Larger studios are designed for dealing with huge projects like feature films and series though, so they will usually have large Foley stages, editing suites, and mixing auditoriums. Just ask yourself if you really need that kind of facility before spending too much on a big studio. Before jumping to the next step, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. Step 2. Choose what kind of sound designer you want to hire. Once your budget is set, you should try to find a sound designer specializing in the kind of video you produce. If it's a live-action ad, try to find a sound designer who only or mainly works on live-action ads. If it's a 2D, 3D animation or motion graphics, find a studio that does only that. Avoid sound designers who will say yes to any project. Sound design for a feature film isn't the same as sound for a video explainer or a TV ad. Think of it this way. 2 sound designers have 10 hours a day to work, and one of them only does sound design for animation. The other one edits dialogue for podcasts, records Foley, edits sound effects for short films, and also composes music. If you have an animation video, which one would you choose? I guess you'd go for the one who invests 10 hours a day, every day of the week, in improving their skills in your specific area. Step 3. Look at their portfolio. Sound designers aren't very well known for their selling skills, so don't expect them to impress you with words and try to sell you their services. Instead, check out their portfolio and make sure it's a real one and not full of redesign projects. It's easy to be fooled by an impressive fake resume, and not doing your due diligence can lead to a big, dumb mistake. Step 4. Check out the pricing. Try to get at least 3 quotes within your budget range. Then pick the one with the best portfolio, assuming you feel that he or she will deliver on time and budget. To conclude, apart from a very few specific things to consider, choosing a sound designer is just like choosing any other service provider for your video. You just have to make sure you set a budget for sound in advance, choose what kind of sound designer you want to hire, and check their portfolios. Check out our detailed episode about the 6 dumbest mistakes smart people make when hiring a sound designer, and if this video helped you in any way, click the like button and subscribe to our channel.